that. Was there anything that I missed? Again, this was a 7.5 for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a 9 or a 10.
The
So
mental health thing.
thank you. When Trig, Victor was talking to Fatima, right? That's what you talking about. And they was at dinner and they were talking about, yeah, you know, how I should be an advocate for men's mental health. And she was like, what about the rest of us, right? And he was like, well, you know, we got to start with us, because if we messed up, everybody gonna be messed up, right? So what did y'all think about that conversation? I think it was an important conversation, Moochie, right?
I think it was an important conversation, and she wants him to focus on everybody.
Right.
But I think it's a good start the way he's going to start, because he's starting where he started from. So that's why I like it.
Yeah. Ticah, did you peep that out? That conversation, the details of that conversation? Because I think it was important, especially, you know, for the men on the show and for the men in the shot in this story, you know, because that's what we're dealing with: mental health and you know, the struggles of men. I mean, you know, Shad, he's out, right? Shad is trying to, you know, get his store up, his vintage store up, and you know, he's going through a lot of mental things too. But there's cats on the street, like we all go through it. So, you know, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, again, I'm always shout out to the creators, the writers of that particular episode. They talked about, they addressed mental health. It's extremely important. Mental health in itself, regardless of what community it's in, it's very important. And
Yeah.
I think I like the fact that Victor wants to start with himself, or the men who he's familiar with first, and then once he gets that, you know, with some guidance, then he can move on and help others. But if you can't help yourself, you're not going to be able to help anyone else.
That's
And
right.
so it was a very important comment, a very important dialogue between them. It doesn't dismiss what it is that she's asking, but he lets her know, look, I want to address us first, and then I will address the other community. So it was very important. The shy, they're good for giving current things that we are as a community are dealing with. So, you know,
Right.
I appreciated that.
Absolutely. Nikki on the B. Any words about that?
Yeah, I love the storyline, because you know, as in our community, mental health and seeing a therapist and taking care of your mental health has always been kind of taboo. It's like, you know, our elders a lot of them didn't really do it, because it was like, oh no, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's not for us. But it really is for us. It's for everyone. And I like the fact that Victor is stepping up to take the lead and be the example, because that is what needs to be done. Because how can we as divine feminine rest in our divine masculine if he's hurting, if he's not healed, if he's not healing, if he's not whole and complete? He's still trying to, you know, give pieces of himself here and there, and things not really working out. So he was right to say that. He wasn't saying it to say, no, I'm forgetting about everybody else and I'm just stepping up because it's only about me. No, they need to take the lead, because other than that, we can't rest in the strength and the power of you if you don't take the lead to make sure that you are good and you are okay first.
Right. You know, I appreciate y'all for saying all that, because, you know, I was telling somebody, because they had an opinion that this show is making men look bad. And I said, hold on, bro. I said, give it a minute. Because if you watch a Marvel movie or any superhero movie, let's say, for example, Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man, young teenager, you know, he's kind of weak. He's super smart, but he's kind of weak, not really strong, right? Something happens, he gets bitten. Now he's strong. Now he's able to lead. Now he's able to fight. Now he's able to fight crime and everything else like that. The way the writing goes, and you guys, you watch shows, I don't know if y'all right or not, but you know, it has to start off with the humble, not really strong, and then it leads up to these climactic points, right? It's called the character arc, right?
Right.
So in the beginning, we're seeing Emmett doing what he's doing. He's not looking, you know, too strong at all. Some people will call him a simp. We see, you know, a lot of people that they're like, man, these guys are weak. But now we're going to be leading up to that. if you've seen the trailer, the whole trailer, all these men are going to be sitting down real soon. And what we're talking about now is about to happen. Okay. There's about to be that discussion of mental health and what men can do in the community to be better leaders. So that's why I told this brother, I said, give it a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that, it's garbage, bro, because there's going to be a lot more subjects pertaining to men, mental health, and how we work with our women to build our communities. All right. Cool. Good stuff. Thank you, Moochie, for reminding me of that. Appreciate